Hello friends, welcome back to Restart UPSC. In this video, I wanted to share that how I selected my optional subject. Okay, this video is not about how to select the optional because I'm not that expert. Okay, I just wanted to share my experience how I selected the optional. Okay, so maybe this video will be helpful to the newcomers, beginners. Okay, this is not I'm not covering all the things related to optionals. I'm just giving personal experience of mine, okay, so that you may feel that okay, it is relatable to you, right? And also this can be insights for you to select your options. Okay, now let's go to the video. Now how I selected my option. See friends, usually any experts, or if you find any aspirants, they usually say that go with your graduation. Okay, it is very easy. Why? Because already if you are doing any BA, BCom, all these things, right? I'm BTech, so people say that okay, you have spent significant amount like 3 to 4 years on it, so why can't you take it as optional? Okay, and coming to my case, I'm an electrical and an electronics engineering student. Okay, I completed my BTech and MBA dual. It is a dual degree course, integrated course. So BTech and MBA from JNTU Hyderabad. Direct to university campus. Most people say that it is not affiliated. I'm not from the affiliated college. Okay, I'm directly from the JNTU campus only. I got a good rank in the MSET. Okay, my state entrance exam, and I got placed in the JNTU Hyderabad, and I've taken dual degree course because I was interested in taking triple E, since my father is also an electrical engineer, right? So I was very much interested in taking electrical this subject, and also I've I've also gone to GATE and IAS coaching institute from MEDIZ. MEDIZ is a very reputed institute and very best institute for GATE and engineering services. And I've taken coaching as well. And also I got into PSUs. I've qualified GATE. I got very good rank, some 800 rank in 2018. I got the call letters from PSUs also, and I got placed in RINL. And now I'm working as assistant engineer, right, in my electricity board, state electricity board. So I'm interested in electrical and electronic subject. But after after all these things, I have decided that okay, let's take electrical engineering as an optional. I have gone through the syllabus and I have gone through the PYQs. Mostly it was in line with the engineering services only. And there are many examples that Mutyala Raju sir, he's from Andhra Pradesh. He was also, and first he became engineering services engineering service. He got the engineering services rank, and then he prepared for UPSC. At the time, the syllabus for engineering services and UPSC was also same. There also GS subjects who used to be there, and the optional paper used to be like electrical engineering. But when I was preparing, I think it is in 2016 or 17, the pattern entirely got changed. Okay, so I felt okay. Then I understood that okay, I again need to prepare for GS subjects, right? And I have seen the syllabus of electrical engineering, all these things. But I decided to take electrical engineering only. I purchased the books of electrical engineering, also the PYQs of UPSC mains, and I've almost decided. But later, since I'm a working professional, I'll discuss it about it later also. And I dropped taking this electrical engineering as my optional. I'll let you know. Okay. But see here. Now coming to the second point. I was not interested in geography, history, and PSI. Why? Because I felt that because since I'm an engineer, I didn't prepare this geography. It was all completed in my school studies only, and I felt that I also seen the syllabus and also seen many videos on how geography, history options will be there. See, geography, most mainly current affairs should always they should focus on current affairs. History, I was not. I was very weak in history. I didn't know the difference between ancient and medieval history. I didn't know when even Delhi Sultanate is before Mughals or after Mughals. So I don't like history. After coming to Vishnu is there, Rasul sir is there. He, he started teaching from ancient, medieval, modern Indian history, then world history. Then I got the chronology. But before I've taken Next IS Coaching Institute. There also first they started with modern Indian history. Then they completed ancient and medieval history in just 7 days. So I was not at all in line with that. So I felt okay, geography, history, even PSR, because since in the international relations, it is also more current affairs related. Usually hate reading newspapers. Maybe it is the main reason why I have failed all these 5 items. But I was bit uh, not interested because here the current affairs comes more in picture. And I didn't know the basics of geography, history, all these things. And public ad also. I'll talk about this because my father, when he was preparing for UPSC, when by the time he came to know about UPSC, he was at the age of 28, and he didn't had any degree. He was a polytechnic person. Then he completed in one sitting BA in 1 year. He was left with only 2 attempts, and he was a village man. He came from a village background to cities, and he was not good at in English as well. So that's why he couldn't able to qualify. But he tried hardly to either qualify prelims. At the time, there were two options. He has taken public ad and anthropology as well. But he says that at that time, maybe it is in 1998 or 1999, public ad prelims question paper was very tough. So he lost one attempt, and the second attempt also because of family and financial issues, he couldn't able to qualify. But he said that okay, public ad there is a higher scope of ambiguity where UPSC may frame the questions which are very much nearer. So since he had some bad experience, even I had that uh, aversion to this public ad also. But people take public administration because it is very much useful to the GS preparation, and also I think the after becoming civil servant also this is what we have to do, right? And there is also other debate that however, they'll be training you in the public administration. So then, why to take public administration in the optional itself? Okay. Now I'm not getting into that debate. I'm just telling about myself. Okay. So I was left with anthropology and sociology and all the other things. And I have attended orientation session of Braintree Institute. It is in Himayat Nagar. And there, I am in that institute, only two options they'll be uh, teaching. One is anthropology, other one is public administration. And they started to say that for engineers and for the science background students, anthropology or public administration is the best options. So of course, since they are teaching those two only, they'll try to say that only these two things are very good for them. But even I felt the same. Okay, I should take either public administration or anthropology because pub ad it helps in my GS preparation, and also it is not hard as PSAR. Maybe I'm wrong. Please correct me. I don't know about these options in deep. Okay, I'm just telling. I've already made it clear in the beginning itself that it is not about video. This video is not about how to take an optional. This video is all about how I taken the optional. Right. So here I felt that okay, let's study about anthropology. Okay, in even sociology, I felt sociology. The syllabus was very vast, right? Even it was also an ideal option, but I didn't go to sociology, and people said that anthropology is somewhat good, and it is just part of sociology, and you can complete anthropology in 3 to 4 months. Okay, then I felt that okay, let's ponder upon anthropology. Let's read about it. So I've gone through the PYQs, I've gone through the syllabus. One thing I've uh, observed is that most of the questions coming from anthropology, they are 70 to 80% they are static only. And in that also 60 to 70% questions are from PYQs only. The themes are very much repeating in anthropology, and if you see the orientation session of Shivin sir also, it is very clearly mentioned by sir that the themes will be repeating. And anthropology, if we prepare very well, if we have correct notes, it is very easy to get score good marks. See, in the 2023 paper, I think so. Nidhi Pai madam, she is from Vishnayas only. She has secured 325 marks in anthropology, right? And since the marks are rationalized, earlier I thought that to take mathematics as my optional, but the coaching itself takes 8 months, right? And of course, even if you score 400 marks also, it gets rationalized, right? So I didn't want to take that mathematics also, right? Because even it is as good as taking triple E only, right? And it does not help me in my GS preparation, right? And also I try to take my option on the basis of coaching availability, materials, and the good coaching materials, good faculty, availability near me, right? All these things. So I've only left with two options. Either I have to take triple or anthro. Only these two, right? After 2020, see, my organization, I have joined in 2018, and by 2020, my probation was completed. I felt that after completing 2 years, I'll take a long leave and go to Delhi. But what happened in 2019? COVID has come, right? I know Corona and COVID times, they have shattered many lives, many dreams of people, and it has also done the same with me as well, right? I also got affected. My family also got affected with the disease, but it didn't have nothing has happened to us. We are all safe. But it has shattered my dreams. I couldn't go to Delhi. I had to work in my organization up to 2022, then take long leave, and I couldn't go to Delhi also because my parents, they were very fear that, see, this COVID also psychologically impacted my family as well. They said that, okay, you better be in this Hyderabad city only. You better stay at home, go to the institute, come to the home, eat here, eat the quality food. Outside you cannot find. So all these things have made me to take Sapiens IAS online coaching. That Sapiens IAS Institute is very good. Pradeep Sarkar sir, he has taught very well. He has given the frameworks, especially those frameworks are very important. Even today, I'm making my notes by using those frameworks only. Framework is nothing but structure. Okay, so all these things I have kept in mind, and I felt that, okay, anthropology, there are very good materials available. Even the textbooks, the standard textbooks which are I read, which are made for anthropology also, they are very good, like Nazid Hussain, right? All these things. But I'm not preparing all those things. I'm just preparing from my class notes and Lagima madam notes only, right? And coming to ease of preparation, see friends, since I'm an working professional, I also wanted for the preparation as well to be very easy for me, right? So I've taken online coaching for that. Okay, I've gone through the classes, and anthropology, it also helps in the society aspect, GS2, all these examples also, I felt it is very much closer to the subject. And and I'm also, my parents, they are also from rural background, and I belong to a caste where earlier it was a tribe when in the ancient times, medieval times. Later, because of the advent of British and the Nizam government in the Telangana and Andhra Pradesh region, the clearing of forest made these people to work as landless laborers, okay, and all the other menial jobs. So this caste, it became from scheduled tribe to OBCs, right? So all these things, all the my family background, my family history, I could able to link to the anthropology. And apart from biological anthropology, all the other subjects I am very much familiar. The religion topic, Sanskritization, all these things I felt very close to my life. So I've taken anthropology as an option, and it became the interest of me, anthropology. Earlier I have taken anthropology. I've considered anthropology so that it is very easy optional. It is easy to deal with. It is scoring as well, right? So all these things, but later I understood that this is interest of mine. There are many topics in this which are related to my life. So then here, friends, here comes the debate between triple E and anthropology, pros and cons. I have made a list of it. Okay, what is the advantage by taking triple E and advantage of taking anthropology? Friends, in here in triple E, electronics part is somewhat weaker to me. Okay, I don't want to get deeper into that. And here, anthropology, of course, it is a new subject to me. It is a humanity subject, but it is the easiest of all humanity subjects. And it is scoring. Of course, it is also scoring. There are many people who have qualified by taking engineering optionals as well, mechanical, civil, right? And but one point which made me to think is that my father said that even if you are good at electrical engineering, you have to prepare all the other papers. Along with that, you have to prepare this electrical engineering as well. You have to give special time to this. But since anthropology, it somewhat links to your GS preparation, right? See, in the uh, Indian anthropology, you'll find Indian society and the governance part it comes related to tribes, schedule areas, all these things. You'll somewhat feel closer to the syllabus, but electrical engineering it becomes entirely different from what you are reading in GS. So I felt okay, what he's telling is exactly true, and so I felt that okay, let's not take electrical engineering and go with the anthropology optional only. And since I was a working professional, I had very little time for my preparation. Even I couldn't able to complete all the GS papers for prelims only. I have given 2021, 2022, these two prelims without the full-fledged preparation and also without completing the other subjects also. I have since I have prepared for GATE, I applied the same logic for my prelims as well, UPSC as well. I felt that okay, there are 5 to 6 subjects which are very much important. Let's focus on that and let's qualify prelims. But that does not work. Sometimes UPSC gives harder questions from the subjects which we know, like polity, and of course even we do make mistakes. And current affairs I neglected totally in these two attempts. So since I was a working professional, I felt that okay, I had very less time, so I should take anthropology than electrical engineering because of course I'm working in the electrical department only, but most of the uh, tasks which are doing, most of the engineers they call themselves engineers, but the departments which we are working, they are entirely not related to engineering. They are see, I have to maintain the power supply that it does not link to the with the subject which I have read. I have to deal with the consumers. It is not there in the electrical engineering, and it is not part of my preparation as well, right? In the gate or engineering services. So most of the cases we do managerial posts, not the electrical or technical posts. So I felt okay, even my working place, my post which I'm working, it is also not helpful in preparing electrical engineering. So why to waste more time on preparing electrical engineering and then let better go to anthropology. And of course, my father had a greater influence on me. He felt that anthropology is very good, and he felt that I will like that subject because of my family background. And of course, and since I am his son as well, the interest, most of the interest we have the same interest. We share the thought process ideologies. So I felt okay, let's go with the anthropology. First, I didn't had any idea about anthropology. I have just taken anthropology just because I didn't want to take geography, history, all those things. I didn't want to make myself overburdened. And I felt anthropology is somewhat easy. It can be done in 3 to 4 months. But of course, this is a myth. There are many things to do in the anthropology as well. There are very great aspects. So that's why now I am doing MA anthropology because of the interest on that subject. I really want to pursue this MA, and also this preparation definitely will help me in UPSC mains as well. Right? So I have selected anthropology just for my sake of preparation, for the ease of preparation, because of the coaching availability, all these things, and even it is scoring. But now I am loving the subject to such an extent that I have now enrolled for MA in the IGNO, and I'm not buying the got assignments from other sources friends. I'm writing my own assignments because I really want to be honest with myself and honest with uh, my course as well, right? Because if I have completed MA, maybe it may help in my UPSC mains as well. But in the long run, also I'm planning to take classes on anthropology. How not to enter the coaching classes, but the summary of the topics so that it helps in the revision of mails to the upcoming aspirants. So if I want to do that, definitely I should be very much honest and to be integrity and to show in my preparation. So I'm doing it my own only, right? So now I'm loving anthropology to such an extent that maybe after completing MA, I'll I'll also do PhD on anthropology, right? And this is how I have selected anthropology optional friends. So I hope this helped you. I maybe I'm maybe you are feeling relatable to this, okay? But I'm telling this video is not about selecting an optional. It is about how I selected my optional. Okay, people tell about how to select an option, but they are not tailored to each and everyone. They are general. But this video, I'm making clear that how I selected my option. So what I have taken, what the precautions I have done, what are the SWOT analysis which I have done. So this procedure you can apply to your own preparation. Okay, if you do in the same process, then you will can able to converge to your interest, and you can stick to one optional. Okay, and I feel that, of course, I am not qualified for mains 5 times. If I had qualified, I could have talked more about optionals, right? But I'll show you, friends. I'm I'm how much ready with my options. I'll show you. See here. If I had qualified prelims, definitely I would have been in a better position. See here. These are all short notes of mine. Okay. In the paper one, there are 12 papers. Apart from biological anthropology, I have done everything because biology is my somewhat weaker subject. Since I have done in the 12 in the 10th in the school age, now I couldn't able to complete that. Right. Now coming to paper two, this these three PDFs, unit 2, 3, 4, and of course one first unit is not there in the both the papers because it corresponds to archaeological anthropology. And coming from fifth fifth to last, there are 9 chapters here. They form the tribal India. I also had this notes when I was preparing for the when I was in Vishnu IAS, but that notes I didn't like it much, so I wanted to prepare again the neatly. See here, this is the anthropologist. I've made a tabular form, right? If I had qualified prelims, definitely I would have talked better about these optionals. Okay, I've made notes in this way. See, I've said no, Sapiens IAS. Sir has given these frameworks. See, these frameworks. If you remember this, you can write the answer. See, you got the structure. You know the, what, let's see here. Factors affecting, right? I've written these type of connotations, right? Uh, yeah. Now, I've written the matter here. So that this helps me in the, I'll do this here. This helps me in the active recalling. Okay. This is what Sapiens IAS has given me. It is a great contribution to me. Then I understood that okay, I have to make mains notes based on this frameworks only, and this I apply to my GS mains notes as well. Right, but now coming to MMP plus, my mains is sorted because I now I don't have any need of preparing notes because MMP plus only they are giving mind maps for all the subjects. Even for ethics also, Udijan sir has given, right? And also sir is telling, just don't prepare that mind maps also. Just go through the thinkers, keywords, and all. Make those lists, and that is more than enough, right? Even in anthropology also, I'll I wanted to make notes in the such way also. I'll show you. See here are the case studies, right? See tribal issues. That means whichever question related to tribal issues, I have to quote all these people, right? These tribes, these NGOs, okay? These case studies, right? Because see, we know the subject, but all that we need in the options is that we should write different from the GS papers. In which way option looks different is that you have to write the thinkers, you have to write the case studies and examples, right? So I wanted to make all these things at one place, right? If I had qualified for mains, I would have given a better perspective for you, but it didn't happen. But this is so that's it, friends. So this is what I wanted to share with you. This is my it's not a strategy, but this is what I have done. This is what I have done to select my options. So I think this video is helpful to you. It has given some basic insights for you, and please let me know what you people have done for your options as well. And even maybe you people, there are many people who are from BTech background, that science background, and now who are part of humanities optional, and people who are preparing for anthropology also. Please comment under this video what are your experiences, and please give your valuable feedback to me, friends. So that's it for my side, right? So let's meet in the next video. Thank you. Please subscribe to the channel. Please like. Please comment under this video. The valuable feedback is very important for me, and share to your friends and family if you feel this channel is worthy. So that's it, friends. Thank you. Check.